My son's been showing me something that's been going around lately. These AI generated videos of Michael Jackson. Folks using that new Sora program, making him dance in new settings and putting words in his mouth, making him look like he's singing songs he never sang. Some people call it creative. Some call it a tribute, but me, I call it troubling. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't against technology. I done lived long enough to see records turn into tapes, tapes turn into CDs, CDs turn into MP3s, is that what it's called? And now streams and AI. Somewhere along the way, we gotta stop and ask ourselves why we're doing what we're doing. Just because you can do something don't mean that you should do it. See, Michael Jackson wasn't just some celebrity to remix and play around with. That man was an artist of a divine magnitude, one of one. Every step he took, every note he sang, came from his soul. He spent his whole life chasing perfection, pushing his body, pushing his voice, his spirit to give us something real. So when I see these AI videos, these weird, quirky little clips of him moonwalking on Mars and singing a song he never wrote, I don't feel like that's a tribute. I feel like it's tampering with sacred ground. That's the difference between celebrating a legacy and puppeteering it. Family, we gotta remember that art, real art, comes from human pain, from lived experience. When Mike sang Human Nature, you could feel the tenderness, the loneliness. When he sang They Don't Care About Us, that was truth with a groove. You can't program that. You can't synthesize that. AI might copy his voice, his moves, but it'll never carry his soul. That's what's missing in all these AI Michael Jackson videos, soul. It's like they cloned the shell, but left the spirit behind. Now you know some of these folks mean no harm. They think they're honoring him, but family, honor requires care. Honor means protecting his essence, not exploiting his image for clicks and likes. And some of these videos, they cross that line. They turn him into a gimmick, into content, into something disposable. And that ain't the king of pop I knew. Michael gave us everything: his youth, his body, his privacy, his peace of mind. The least we can give back is respect. Let the man rest. Let the art he left behind speak for itself. We don't need to manufacture new versions of him to remember what he gave us. All we gotta do is press play on the Thriller Off the Wall, and that magic still fills the room. Now, don't mistake me. I'm not saying AI can't be used for good. It can teach, it can preserve, it can even create. But when we start resurrecting people for entertainment, we're playing with something deeper than code. We're playing with legacy. We're blurring the line between memory and mockery. So here's what I say. If you love Michael Jackson, honor him the right way. Study his craft. Teach the young ones where those moves came from. Play his records loud, dance in your living room, and let that spirit of joy fill your heart. But don't turn him into a digital puppet just because you can. Respect ain't old-fashioned, family. It's eternal. And if there's one thing Michael taught us, it's that greatness deserves reverence. Let's remember the man, not recreate him. Stay wise, stay grounded, and keep that soul in your heart. Because machines might imitate, but only people can feel.